So I was born and raised here in St. Louis.
I'm from South Florida.
I'm from Boston.
I grew up in St. Louis.
I grew up in North Miami Beach, Florida.
I was lucky to grow up in St. Louis.
Initially, I didn't know what to expect.
We had heard that St. Louis is an extremely warm community.
And I knew as I got older, especially when I went off to university, that that's the type of community I want to come back to.
And we made our way to St. Louis 5 years ago, right after we got married.
Just about a year ago, my husband and I moved here.
We decided that this is a place where we would like to come, raise our family.
My expectations were exceeded.
It has been a lot more than we've ever expected.
And we have been here ever since.
So many people came up to me and introduced themselves, and they really made me feel welcomed here. And right away, people invited me for
Shabbos lunch or dinner pretty frequently. We made friends from the second we got here, and they're still our friends to this day.
We really felt like we were noticed and truly welcomed.
We noticed the warmth of the community.
You walk into shul, if you're a new face, I can almost guarantee that there will be a handful of people coming up to you after shul, introducing themselves.
Really just the feel of a Midwest community.
When you come here, you're in a home. You're one big family.
Every family can find a place in St. Louis.
You have a chance to come to a community and make a tremendous difference. You come, you get involved, all of a sudden you're raising money, you're building an organization, you're inspiring other people, you're doing kiruv. These are opportunities that you can get in a smaller city.
An individual, what they do in their actions matter. And it provides a family, a young couple, a unique opportunity to get involved and get invested in a community and to see that work that they do not just get lost in a big crowd.
We wanted to come back, my wife and I, to St. Louis because it's an established community that we could help grow, we could really help be a part of.
You want to enjoy a day with your family, you take them to the zoo, it's free. You go to Grant's Farm, that's another free attraction. And they have a number of these places throughout the community with wonderful parks and greenery and places to go out and explore. It's wholesome.
Especially as somebody with kids, with young kids, the ability to be able to go and have all of these amenities.
Everything is very close and convenient, which is something I had never really been used to.
It's like Forest Park.
It's a beautiful, beautiful park with water fountains, and there's a great museum there, and the zoo is over there.
And the Science Museum.
The Magic House, the City Museum,
the Art Museum and the History Museum, the list goes on and on.
It's large enough so that people clearly are able to maintain their privacy. On the other hand, it's small enough that when people have simchas, the community participates in the simcha. In
a wonderful central location that is 10 to 15 minutes away from anywhere that you would need to go or need to get. It's really, from a quality of life perspective, it's a wonderful place to live.
Don't spend much time in traffic. The cost of living here has been more affordable than other places that we've looked at.
A breath of fresh air because you have a lot more space to spread out, and we even have a front yard and a backyard.
It was pretty easy making friends, and it's just gotten easier to make more friends because more people keep coming back.
Over the last 5 years, St. Louis has become a much more desirable destination for young couples looking for opportunities with education and school.
Invite them over for barbecues, and we hang out with them on not only the weekends but also the weekdays.
Even in the coming months, we expect to have another influx of young couples.
I hear that more people are coming, and I'm really looking forward to meeting them as well.
St. Louis is not a one-shul town. St. Louis has a great young Israel, a great Aguda, some other vibrant shuls that are growing and developing a strong presence in the community. Some have been there for a long time, others are new, but they're working together.
no matter if we feel like we're members of one shul or another, we feel very open and accepting and free to go to any shul and participate at any simcha.
It was very important to me growing up that learning was part of the schedule. There was a shacharis mincha environment, there was learning.
Unbelievable chinuch, which they have. There's two wonderful schools.
About 6 or 7 years ago, Chafetz Chaim opened a yeshiva, and this yeshiva is beautiful. Open right here in St. Louis, and you get involved with St. Louis, and you reach the stage where your kids have to go away to yeshiva. You say, I might want them to stay in town a little longer, and you have that opportunity with a quality yeshiva. There's also the Block Yeshiva High School, another place called Kadima, that are there for the community as well. These yeshivas are giving the community a chance to feel good about sending their kids to high school and beyond in St. Louis.
There are various opportunities for women to feel like they can take part in the community between Chesed and then also organizations such as Neshe and Eshes Chayil. They organize different events such as Shiurim, or even interactive activities where you can get to know different women in the community and strengthen those bonds. There was a challah making event close to Rosh Hashanah time, and there was a lot of women that got together and we learned different ways to make challah in a round shape.
The St. Louis community is now host to not just Esha Torah, but a vibrant kollel that participates in both advanced learning and kiruv opportunities.
There's no shortage of learning opportunities here. I have tons of friends who learn with kollel, either Rebbeim or just people that are associated with the kollel.
The kollel offers shiurim for all levels.
The kollel is the heart of our community. It provides authentic Torah that infuses into our community in a way that's indescribable.
We've got a Partners in Torah program where there's 60 people coming to learn every week. We have a Jewish medical ethics, catering to doctors and nurses, and a Jewish Ethics Institute, which is spreading the concept of how Torah interacts with business every day in all your decisions. This past few years, we started Torah and Turf. Recently, it's hard to believe, we hosted our championship Torah and Turf game at the Edward Jones Dome, the home of the St. Louis Rams. And they come to this Torah and Turf event, and they're inspired by some words of Torah, and then play an exciting game of football. But you stand for growth, Torah growth of a community. It's a special feeling to bring back. It energizes your wife, your children. Everyone knows that you live for a greater purpose. Be a part of this exciting time here and make a difference for your family. Wherever you're going to live, wherever you're going to daven, you'll love it.